Tonight's adventure takes place in the lower region of Nowishing, within a province known as South Coast. Emmi and Jak defeated a displacer beast, which was found in the food cellar below the barbarian's ball. This displacer beast and a multitude of other creatures were owned by a group of beastmasters, led by a man named Jace Stormborn. His nephew, Nicholas Stormborn, has found our heroes and has offered a deal. Nicholas won't expose Emmi and Jak to the host of the barbarian's ball if they do a couple of favors for him, one of which involves them killing the masked bandit named Totem, who's expected to arrive at the ball tonight. After Nicholas leaves, Jak discovers that the shimmering orb he carries with him is actually a map. A map only activated when it's met with the remnants of the stone our heroes have been looking for. Could this lead Emmi and Jak closer to the stone and closer to their goal? Or are they a part of a bigger picture? Could, possibly, this map be leading people to the ancient weapons known as well forges? Well, you'll just have to listen and see. It's not the Wellforge you went to.
Okay, right.
It's a different location.
Well, for the one that shows up on the map?
Yes.
Oh, so it didn't show it for the first one.
It didn't show all three, it just showed something else?
It just showed one.
One.
Oh,
and
so
Emmi, you don't recognize.
Okay.
Wait, so do we know that they're Wellforges?
It clicks in your brain
that it has to do with
the mountain. Because
has to do with the Wellforges.
Yeah, because I mean, I say that especially for story reasons and to the audience.
Yeah.
But for Jak, I would think you figure out.
Yeah.
It started glowing when it went to Sundew, and now it's glowing brighter. And I knew that Emmi has, and Ander has artifacts,
right? And
it would only glow when you were around them.
Now, Jak's gonna try another thing.
I hope so.
Yeah. He's figuring that out.
Mm-hmm.
And so impulsively, he just kind of walks up to Emmi and touches the orb on her.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as soon as you do that, the same thing happens, but another dot shows up, and it's exactly where the Wellforge of Design is.
There you go. So now when I see that one, I say to you, hello, okay, I think this is Forges. That's the one I went to. That's the one I've been to.
And what's that other one?
Another one. Because there's more than one.
Mm-hmm.
We already knew that.
You now have...
two of the three. A location.
Two of... No, because so now you know there's the existence of four.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they know that there's three.
I knew that.
You knew that there was three, but you've only been to one.
Right. But
now there are four.
Yep. And at least we're seeing locations.
Yeah.
Well, if it worked twice, why don't you touch him?
You want to touch him?
Yeah, sure. I think both me and Jak probably think it's just kind of like glow that same first dot since it's the stone.
Yeah, but we don't.
The beast, but I mean, we try it anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah. As soon as you tap it, the map shows up again, and because now those little areas are filled in, and the one that you don't recognize, kind of like blinks twice.
Yeah, the one that showed up with we touched the displacer beast.
So that's where he got. Or the beast or whatever came from. Is that one?
That's where the stone came from.
Yeah. So my stuff came from this one.
Okay.
This other one.
Well.
Okay.
This is an interesting wrinkle. Mm-hmm. Especially amidst the fact that we owe somebody 70,000 gold. That's the number, right?
That is the number.
I believe so. Which is so far in the realm of And when does he expect to collect?
I would throw up in my orb hand if my face wasn't still covered in blood.
Oh. Hey, here's the thing. Hey, would you like to take some...
Sure, it's not like we're leaving anytime soon. Yeah.
Yeah, let's kind of clean you up a little bit.
But here, a healing potion?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why don't you drink a little healing potion?
We check up on spleen too. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm good, man.
All right, cool.
I believe a healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. 2. 4, 8 total.
So you get 8 health points back. And if that is over your maximum, then
It's just
you
the
don't.
max.
Yeah.
So, plus.
No, because you had gotten 10 hit, so now you got 8.
So
Remember?
so now my HP right now is 16.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I remember.
So as you guys are talking, you kind of both feel a little bit of a rumble on your ear, and you just hear, "Okay, hey, what's up, guys? It's Droopy here. How's it going?"
Oh, Droopy. Hi. Oh, so much.
It could be better, buddy.
It could have been worse. Okay.
Yeah. We found something cool.
Really, what is it? Would I like it?
You think it's pretty cool?
Oh boy,
Yeah. Yeah. It's shiny.
I like shiny.
It's
things.
shiny.
Those are my
I'm
favorite.
like looking at the orb as I'm saying this. You've seen it before though, but it's cool. It does a new thing. Here's another thing though. Hey, when he said we couldn't leave, did he mean we can't like leave? Like we can't leave this passage? We can't go back to the cart?
He didn't. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
No, I think he meant we can't leave the campus, the center.
Right, but we're parked outside the center.
Yeah, I will clarify. As you kind of think, maybe you will assume he meant don't go out that secret passageway and don't leave
The center.
The center.
Like the
Don't leave the premises.
Don't
Yeah.
leave the
And as you say that, Droopy goes, "No, never mind. Finish what you were saying."
Yeah. So I guess we kind of look at each other, kind of like, I guess we can't leave the center. But we can't exactly leave the center. But
Oh, well, that makes sense.
yeah,
There's a ton of people outside. Like the guard number just went up like double.
wait,
Oh.
what happened?
I don't know. There was just these Goliath guys. There was like, okay, so before there was a couple guys on the tower. They were those dark elves, and Roderick was the one that noticed that more of them started showing up, and now kind of by the bridge there's like 2 really big guys, and then like security's heightened, man. Like we've been hiding and we've been trying to be real quiet. I got my bag of potato chips, and they haven't been too. I haven't been too loud.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of people. Did you do something wrong? Did something go wrong?
Well, in us trying to get around, we kind of came across some problems. We had a big monster that we had to fight.
I'm sure you killed it.
Well, the good news is that, yeah, we killed it. He didn't kill us.
That's good.
However, because we killed him, that made somebody in here really mad, and now we owe them like a ton of money. And he told us that we can't leave the center, which
Okay.
means we can't come out and see you guys. And so now that's really making me wonder, what should we do about them?
And you forget the other wrinkle, and I hope this doesn't scare you a bit, Droopy. I just want to make sure that everyone knows Roderick too. You can hear this too, right, bud?
He can, but
He's not talking back.
He nods. He nods his head. He nods his
Okay.
head.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah, the thing.
Well, another wrinkle is we have to kill somebody. Should this person even be seen is the thing. And I mean, this is where, like, I find it interesting. The guy said if we see this
him.
fireman,
Yeah.
that
The same guy that.
yes.
That we saw earlier.
Oh,
if
yeah,
we see
totem.
him,
Okay.
this bad guy wants us to kill him. So maybe we can just do our best not to run into him.
See the guy.
See the guy.
'Cause I was thinking,
If we don't see him,
you don't need to fight that guy.
right? And
We just need to leave.
But you guys need to do your very best to, I guess, hide, stay hidden, because these dudes are pretty bad. Also, hey, you know those people we were looking for? Well, we found one, the guy named Spleen.
Oh, you found Spleen?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Do I think Jack maybe puts the
thingy.
class
Oh yeah. Okay.
on Spleen. Hey, you want to get in on this conversation?
Hey buddy, how's it going? Well, hey Spleen, how you doing?
Well,
I'm kind of good. I'm glad your friends gave me a hand here.
Yeah.
Droopy, I don't have any hands anymore. Oh, okay.
and
Sure.
And you know the other ones we were looking for? Well, yeah. Well, we won't be bringing them back. Apparently, they're now dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so heart and lungs are not coming back with us.
Oh no.
Yes, it's been a really busy time.
Oh, shot through the heart.
Yeah, right?
You're too late. You give love a bad name. I'm sorry, that was in poor taste. I did really like Heart and Lungs, but I couldn't resist.
You've been listening to those fine tunes again, haven't you?
Yeah, Roger wanted to listen.
Spleen hands the clasp back to Jak in disgust.
Doesn't say anything.
It's both in poor taste and it's just
And he's just shaking his head.
yeah.
Well, I'm like, okay, it's all right. It's droopy. What can we say?
It's just
It's
like,
just, Okay, buddy. Listen, we will try to. I don't even know what we're gonna do from here because
the only way we can go back anywhere really is just upstairs.
we're
I would assume that
we're gonna.
that Ender's brother.
Nicholas.
What? Who? What? Aaron has a brother?
Apparently so, and he's really, really angry at me at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah. He's not. He was not.
Yeah, don't talk bad to him or else he might take your eyesight.
Or say.
Did you lose your eyes?
Well, only for a little while.
Just for a bit.
He's good now. He's good.
Yeah, no,
we're all better now.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he's. Here's an idea to paint it for you. He's so mean, Droopy. That, he won't even be nice enough to tell you if you're talking to a wall. Yeah.
He's not gonna understand this.
Yeah,
It's okay.
just like if you're blind and you're not talking to somebody.
Well,
in the
Jak,
right direction.
honestly, to your point, I am talking to you through a wall. I'm looking at a wall right now, but I
wow.
don't see you.
Oh,
cut to Droopy just actually talking into
He's
the
just sitting
wall.
in the wagon, just looking at the wall while
Dog.
Roderick is like looking at, like keeping on point, and he's just staring at the brick.
yeah. It's like he's very literal. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Listen, we're gonna try our best to wrap things up here, and we'll just have to get back with you. But y'all are just gonna have to hide. Just do
you guys are
not.
just gonna have to
Okay.
chill there. Let us know if anything develops.
Okay, I can do that.
I mean, I want to say that no, because Anders' brother used truth stuff on
Yeah,
you.
don't tell me nothing.
So don't
Yeah,
tell us
nothing.
anything.
Actually.
just let us know if you're in trouble.
Wait,
but don't tell us if you
should
see any
they-
flame boys.
Wait, Jak. Should they even just go back to the wagon?
Oh, they are at the wagon.
They're at the wagon.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
They've been sitting in the wagon in an alleyway
Yeah.
to where they can see the center, but no one can see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my concern now just turned to them, like,
Oh yeah, no, I think they're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
My thing is, I was about to tell him
You tell us?
to relay us information on whether or not Totem shows up or not.
Right, we don't
then
wanna know that.
Yeah, but then I thought, no, we don't want to know that because
Yeah.
if we actually do, somebody can wrangle that out of us,
Yeah.
and then we would have to face him.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so just, let us know if you're in trouble.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, we'll call you
When we can.
When we can.
So, Jak, when you recollect on what Nicholas said about when he said Jay Stormborn, that does ring a bell with you. That maybe in more ways than one of something that we talked about off camera.
Yeah.
I know this is audio, but off camera it makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
That that he is someone that Jay Stormborn is someone who makes who sells fantastic beasts, and he
Yeah.
knows where to find them. That's a movie title.
Yes. Thank you. I get it now.
Thank you.
And he sells them to different people, whether it is orc bands, like who need new wolves, or more ornate creatures like the Spicer Beast.
Right, because we look around the room, these are all kinds of beasties, and wow, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not surprised that name's attached to all of these. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not surprised we're in this deep a debt.
Also, it dawned on us that when we go upstairs, we have to do something about Spleen's hand and
And Spleen himself, hey buddy.
Yeah, what's up?
I see you're doing well over there. Besides, do you need like that bag back for your hands or something, or somebody to scratch your nose?
I think I would like to put the bag back on my hands.
Okay, yeah. And that aside, we don't necessarily have any like extra clothes or anything, and let alone that anything to really fit you. I'm sure we're both fine going upstairs. I don't know how keen everybody else up there who knew there was a prisoner down here will be seeing the prisoner just waltzing around up there. Is there anything?
I was thinking a little bit. So if we all go up there, we know that Stormborn guy, he's going to be probably watching us. And
for sure.
If the guards work with him, then they probably all know who we are.
Yes.
So, and if I go up there, I know Irva is going to murder me on the spot.
Yeah, because I didn't know this, but it doesn't seem like Stormborn's really too keen on his little partnership with Irva.
Didn't sound like it. No, it sounded something like a job.
Yeah. So if she knew, I didn't want you to get in trouble. It doesn't seem like we have to worry about the guard so much as just her.
Yeah,
seeing your face.
Yeah, and more specifically, if I start walking around up there with something wrapped around my hands, I can't do anything with them.
Nope. They're going to ask you to shake hands? You can't.
We're going to get that situation over there. And he motions towards the displacer beast. I don't think I can make it upstairs at all.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't think I can go there I think the only way of getting me out of here is doing what Nick says and getting me out through the secret passageway.
And so, in a sense, if you stay down here, you can almost like guard the secret passage in case you see, Fireboy.
Yeah.
And so, but if we come across him upstairs, we'll have to deal with that situation. Yes. But if he's down here, and here's the other thing. Now at this point, why don't one of us give
a call clasp to
him?
I was thinking that too. I was also thinking though, his Stormborn sentiment about murder of Totem seemed to stretch to all three of us.
Right.
We are already telling Droopy not to tell us if we see Flameboy.
So if he's down here, that's probably not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, but I don't know. Like Spleen, you would have to kill somebody too. I don't know how cool you are with that, and also like,
and you're on your own.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Spleen, we ran into this guy. I don't know if you know him, but we ran into Totem earlier.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
the guy he wants you to kill.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good storytelling.
Yeah, sure is. But the guy, Spleen, Totem doesn't. It seems like he's a bit wild.
Yeah, he didn't play nice.
He didn't play nice, but it also seemed like, I mean, he's already all on fire.
Literally.
And literally on fire, and I feel like if we were to like just mess with him, there would be a lot more fire around him. So I would say, look, if you're gonna stay here, and we'll give you a call clasp so that we let not just Droopy and Roderick know, but we let you know that we've done what we got to do. We could book it. And then like you can get out of the passageway and find your way back to the wagon.
Okay.
Right. But I would also say like maybe you just kind of chill near the door. I don't think that you have to like watch for anything, because if you do notice that Totem's out there, then you're obliged to have to tell us, because Stormborn can wring the truth out of you too. We can't know if this guy's on the premises, because I mean,
that's true. Don't tell us.
Yeah, because not just that we don't. Look, I'm not the kind of guy who wants to just jump at a beast unless I have to. Obviously, motion's that stone beast. But I mean, I don't want anybody else getting hurt, getting literally burned.
Right.
If we don't have to, especially if I'm not involved. I mean, like if we're not involved, you know. So
I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm good with this. I think this sounds good.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Also, too, speaking of looks, you're not looking so great. You want me to? You never did take that potion.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
He got
I'm sorry.
health points back.
Yeah, I got the health points back.
Okay.
Um,
Well, then here, maybe you just here. Lick my finger and wipe his face a little
As
bit.
you stand on your tiptoes.
Tippy toes and going. Okay, never mind. All right, you're fine. You're fine. Here,
thank you.
you're welcome.
All right.
We're going to. I keep thinking we're going to a ball.
So who's gonna keep their call clasp? I would give mine to Spleen. I wouldn't mind, but
As long as we stay together, I think either one is fine.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's the thing. We just can't split up,
Right.
But like, yeah, I'll give him mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you give him yours. Yeah, we'll remember. Because I was the same mark that on your character
Yeah.
sheet, but yeah.
He puts it on, and I go, okay. So,
Well, you someone has to put it on for him.
oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, he can't even.
So you just slip it
Oh,
around
that's
his little,
true.
his
He
little
can't touch
pointed ears.
anything.
I mean,
Put it-
I'm sure he can like tap it with his
No.
bag.
What
I'm not even trying.
No, because then his head will turn into stone or his
Okay.
ear. Yeah.
I have an idea.
What's that?
It involves magic. And so okay, so I'm an arcane rogue. I've been trained in the magic arts.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't fun, but I did bad in the classes, but I did
Yeah.
it.
No, I mean, I'm a thief. I'm a thief. It's not too fun, but I mean, still, it's cool.
To my and to the audience, this isn't something that we just decided, like, because of the episodes, this was in canon. He did have these spells because he had a particular job. I could disguise the two of you for an hour and completely change what you two look like.
Oh,
Oh. Huh.
an hour. So we would have an hour.
So we would have an hour to do as we please as just normal guests without all of the guards' eyes on us. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I mean, I'm thinking that if we have an extra hour to just do as we please, if we can get this stone in an hour and leave the premises in an hour, we can just go. But I mean, I don't know how keen you are on keeping your word to Stormborn here.
I just want to, all of us to survive and, get.
Yeah, because it doesn't honestly.
And then what else
seem
would he do except he said, bring me back to, he doesn't even know where Ender is.
Yeah,
There is that.
and he doesn't. For one thing, it doesn't seem like he really likes you.
Not much.
So how much do you think he likes his brother?
Well, and his
Never
word
was mentioned.
He was just intent on killing our little friend. Dax.
Little mouse.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
No,
So I would
I don't
say,
trust him at all.
Spleen, do your thing, and we'll try to do ours within an hour.
And then if all else fails, then we just look like ourselves and we still have our badges.
Yeah, we still have the badges, but the only thing is the guards will be able to notice us, and then Stormborn's gonna have eyes on us.
Yeah.
And then we will have to take him with us out of town.
Also, too, here's the thing. If we're disguised for an hour and we happen to see Totem in that hour, we don't have to kill him.
Well, no, it's not that we have to kill him. The thing is, we know now where he is.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in that hour,
Mm-hmm.
we're sort of protected. We're no longer us. We're somebody else.
Right, no, but the thing is, if our disguises run out and we've seen Totem
Well,
still,
and then at that point, we'll deal with it then.
right, yeah, but it's like, then we've still seen Totem, even if we are in disguise, and if he uses the truth thing on us, then we would probably still have to say, because it would be lying if we said we didn't see him. Or would it
Well,
be? Because if we say...
and when we introduce ourselves as,
No, I mean, no, you're right, actually. Because if
Abraham and Sarah,
if Emmi and Jak
didn't see him. No, these
then
are the
that
two.
wouldn't be a lie.
Yeah, Angus and Fiona saw him,
Yeah.
but did Jack and if he says, "Did you see him?" Who, us? Jack and Emmi? No, Jack and Emmi did not
No,
see.
we
No,
did not.
no, Jack
see.
and Emmi did not see.
Yeah.
No, you mean?
Yeah.
Me? No. There's ways of getting around it if we are not us.
Spleen, give us them disguises.
Okay, sounds fantastic. One thing that's gonna go a little So I need my hands to do it.
Oh.
But we can work around it.
Okay.
But Emmy, you have to smash my hands.
What?
Just
So his hands this entire time, I've been doing it for you guys. His hands were, you know how like if the stone touches stone, it goes onto something. His hands have touched one another, and so he has been bound.
Like encased.
They've been encased. So if you unbound his hand by breaking them, he will be able to move his arms.
Oh, so now he'll have 2 stone hands. It won't just be the one.
He'll have 2
palm.
stone nubs.
Yes.
He will not have any more hands.
Right, but because we there's I don't know if there's anything we can do about his hands at this point in the
Like there's
story
no,
in time.
there's no way that he can be healed or cured.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
and I'm total. I can't use these things anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Spleen, how's about we give you some hope here that this thing, orb, showed us where a well forge was, and I'm going to assume that's where the stone came from. Stick with us, bud. Maybe there's a way we can fix your hands.
Hopefully. Yeah, that sounds great.
So when we try to split your hands up apart now, we'll try not to do too much damage to
Yeah, so, Emmy, you have a mace.
Yeah.
Which is a blunt weapon, which I
Yeah.
feel like would be the best.
Okay.
So, he goes, okay, there's a bunch of boxes in here.
Yeah.
Jack, go get one of the boxes. I'll put my hands on it. Emmy, you smash my hands.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's hard.
All right.
Okay,
Cool.
sure.
Jack finds a crate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put it up, and Spleen puts his hands on top of it.
Yep.
And he's like, all right,
Here we go.
just do your worst.
And so I do.
You just crush his hands. Now he still has the bag on, so I mean, you just see where the little lumps on the bag where his hands used to be, and they just shatter.
Okay.
And you just hear this loud noise, and he winces and kind of yells underneath his breath, just does this whole little, and then he kind of slips his hand out of the bag, and he's shaking a bit because he has no hands now,
Right.
And you just look.
But there's like no blood.
No, there is no blood.
It's almost like cauterized. It was stone. It
is.
just broke.
And the stone looks a little bit different. To where it's kind of like it almost is like it cauterized. Now you would want to touch his little nubs. But he has more momentum than
He's not
mobility.
Yeah, he's not dragged down by a lot of stone now.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just the nubs, but the issue
Well,
is
he
if
was
you
before he
touch
was
the
bound.
open, if you touch the open nubs, then you will stone up.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack, since you have those giant gauntlets, could you put the bags back on my hands? And,
Sure,
make a little bag thing?
Yeah, sure.
So that I could have little boxing gloves? Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
God. I feel so bad.
Yeah, I had to pass a kidney stone once, and this is way worse.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
He wraps some saran around.
Yeah.
As he does, he goes, okay, what do you guys want to look like? Because you guys can literally look like anything you want. Because Disguise Self says you can make yourself, including clothing, armor, and weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends. Or until you use your action to dismiss it. Sween won't. He's going to let it go for an hour.
Okay.
You can seem a foot shorter or taller and can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type. So, Emmy, you can't go from small to medium, and you can't go from medium to small.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that you should just change our appearance. I don't want to change height or anything.
Yeah, should I still be a girl? Or should I look like a guy?
That's up to you. I don't know. It's just a disguise.
Yeah, I would say, look, bud, just give us a disguise to just throw on us, because if this wears off and we're in the middle of a room of guards, I don't want it to be too noticeable.
That's
I'd like
true.
to be able to at least like shield my face and walk out of the room
That
as
is
fast
true.
as possible as soon as the disguise wears off.
That's
and it'll
true.
be weird if I go from a foot tall to a foot shorter.
That is true.
So
it's up to me?
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
And so here we go.
just throw a disguise. Don't change any physical attributes. Too
anything
big.
important.
Yeah.
I want all
It's
the.
a disguise. It does not physically change your body.
Yeah, no,
okay,
it's just a
okay.
disguise.
It's a disguise.
Because I keep thinking of the in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
not polyjuice potion.
Yeah.
Not polyjuice potion.
it's like-
Yeah, it's not that extreme. All right, here we go.
That's what just kept coming to me. I'm like, oh no, because you're right. Well, okay.
The first thing I thought of for one of you, I'm not going to do because that's going to get pretty crazy.
Uh-oh.
And you would blow your cover very quickly.
That's what we're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find my notes because I'm gonna change the two of you's races, so you are gonna be different than a half elf and a halfling.
Cool.
Because I think that would make the most sense if you guys weren't what you were.
Yeah. That's true.
I forgot his name. Spleen, no longer stone.
No longer
the goblin
stoned.
Formerly known as Stonehand Spleen.
Right? He's no longer stoned.
He
Stone nubs.
Yes, here we go. We have gone 4 episodes, technically 5, without making a stone joke.
Oh.
Come on, round of applause. Round of applause.
Good stuff.
However,
Good stuff.
I'm so happy it was my own mother who made this.
I stuck it in there. Yeah.
So, Spleen starts with Jak. And as soon as he casts Disguise Self, Jak, you begin to notice that just this magical light kind of goes around your skin and your armor. And you start to see this sort of yellowish tint come up with little bits of spots and fur. And as you notice, you kind of look around and you can't feel it. You can't necessarily move it. But when you look behind you, you have this tail kind of come out.
What part of "don't make it too drastic" did he not get?
And as
I'm looking at you going,
and then your face becomes more feline. And you become... I'm apologize to everyone who plays D&D. You become a tabaxi.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's a newer race.
Okay.
It is a cat person. And you look the same, but you are wearing leather armor. But there's no weapons on you. There's nothing. It's just you are this leopard man, with leather armor.
I guess he missed the part where you said, "Don't make it real drastic." So your tail, I guess that's not noticeable at all.
Khajiit is definitely very, very noticeable. Why is Khajiit speaking in third person?
Yes. Okay.
You keep your voice, but Jak just doing his own thing. So he goes, okay,
meow.
Before you freak out,
Jak growls.
Yeah, and I'm looking at you like, what the hell have you done?
So clearly you guys have not been to Tabaxian City, but in another province, which I don't know which one that would be.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do I even roll to see if Jak knows? Because I don't think even he knows what this is.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, could you at least, inform him of where he's from?
So, there's a city far to the east filled with Tabaxian, which are feline humanoids. They are very popular here at the Barbarians' Ball. And as Emmy starts petting, he's still...
He doesn't like me petting him, I guess.
They are known to be wanderers and travelers and parts of tribes. So, this may be weird to you city folk, but to us monsters and normal...
Goblins?
No, I was going to say lower class enemies, like level 1 enemies. He's like the ones you would first encounter in an RPG.
Oh, yeah.
This totally fits with the Barbarians' Ball.
Okay.
Totally fits. I know it's out there.
Yeah, just a bit.
I also just wanted to make my best friend a cat man.
Yeah, meow.
This is great and all. I guess Spleen completely missed out on how awkward it's going to be when this disguise wears off and we're still in here. But you know what?
It's all right.
I have a tail now.
And you can't control it too well. It does kind of just move on its own.
Oh my god.
am gonna need a minute to get used to this.
Dax,
I think Dax is like on the floor now. Little Mouse is on the floor. It's kind of it's squeaking at me, but I think we can tell it's laughing at me.
remember, cat, mouse.
Yeah, and
That's
Jack,
just Cole.
Yeah, Jack just kind of walks off into a corner and is just like, all right, Emmy, it's your turn.
Yeah. Oh, please.
He's like tries to get control of his tail. Tries to get his bearings. His legs are really different now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, they are. Because they bend in different ways now.
Yes.
So then, Emmy, it's your turn.
Oh.
And yours is not as drastically different because
Thank God.
Swing doesn't do a whole lot with your change. But you know, you actually grow a foot taller and become a little bit more stout and stocky. And you become a dwarf. And he goes, okay, Jack, I don't hate you. It fits your personalities a little bit more.
Oh, I just thought he hate you.
Okay. Dwarves are known as merchants.
Yep.
They sell a lot of things. That can be your role. That you are a dwarf that sells things.
Or trying to buy this thing. That's
yes. And as you say that, he actually puts you in a really fancy dress. Mm-hmm. He goes, in the auction, you can be the one who's trying to buy it.
Yeah.
You can be her bodyguard.
True. That'll work.
That'll
work. Yeah, that could work.
There's also another thing too. This is an auction. You've said that Tabaxi are merchants as well, and
yes,
we've given you a fancy dress. What if we business played this? I don't have to be your bodyguard. I can be somebody trying to bid past this very fancy rich person.
And as you say that, he goes, I wish I could snap. That'd be so cool. And he changes your leather armor to a suit. So you're a Catman in a suit.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, so now we gotta walk in from different places. We gotta walk upstairs at different times so that it's like
then come together.
We don't know each other.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. But
because see, that's just it. That other guy is expecting us to walk, all three of us to walk around together.
Yeah.
And there's not three of us at all.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, and we're now as soon as this happens, it's like, okay, time is on. We got an hour.
Right.
Let's go.
So here's the thing, Emmy. I think you got to walk up there first. You're the one with the call clasp. I actually don't have it. You relay back down to us what you see when you go up there.
Oh, that's true.
And let me know when would be best to go up, and where you'll be in the auction room, and you should be able to look around and see me because I'm a cat in a suit.
Yeah, so, unmistakably.
Yeah. So
okay,
let's
do it.
Let's do it. So,
and by the way, when we do this auction and you go, hey, I'll bid and I bid, what are we going to pay with?
Oh, I mean, we don't pay up there. We just do the auctions first,
right?
And then
you would pay. You have to pay afterwards when you would get the item.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
So when we go, hey,
here's the thing.
I'm getting
the cat person in the suit versus the very very fancy dressed dwarf. Mm-hmm. I think it'll be entertaining both for the guests, which I know that the people who are hosting this thing are gonna love. Mm-hmm. If the suit Catman wins first, or just like wins the auction. So the thing is, Catman will win. We'll make it to that. Okay. Catman wins the auction.
Okay.
But while they're auctioning off other stuff before they get to the actual box, Catman will be walking around and pulling some thief stuff.
Okay.
Because these are rich people. And they have money.
And that's true.
Pickpocket.
Because they're not going to hand it over unless you give them money. And I said, where's the money going to come from?
Well, here's the thing. The money's going to come from their pocket, and I'm going to take it with my hands.
Okay.
Because you still have all of your equipment. Like, you still have your thieves tool. You still have your shield and, ability to do magic or holy magic. But no one can see this stuff.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay. This would be perfect if
you could do this all the time.
Yeah, no, these people, I don't know how much capital they have, but if they've got that capital, if we end up getting back in Stormborn's hands, I could have the money for him.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
But probably not, because we have to pay for that thing.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So we'll see.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
we'll have to see.
And there's also that option too. He said he wanted all that gold. What if we just give him the stone?
Oh, I don't want to give him the stone. I don't trust him.
Well, I know, but I guess we'll have to come to that
It
point.
doesn't seem like he doesn't even care about it.
So
He didn't.
as a reminder, what Ymric thought the stone was is clearly not what it is. He thought
No.
it was a philosopher's stone, which changes properties.
Yes.
This
It's
clearly doesn't, according to Spleen. If you touch it, you turn to stone.
Right.
It's a weapon.
So really and truly, this is not what Ymric needs or wants.
Do the people know that?
No, probably not.
The people who are auctioning
I won't
for
answer
it?
that.
Okay, yeah, so we'll know how they present it and whatnot when we get in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm off.
Yeah.
So, okay, as a reminder to the audience, not just to me, where are you coming from?
There's only one way out of this room. We can't leave through the secret passage because that would be leaving the center, so we go back up the stairs, right?
Oh, so you both are going up the stairs.
Yeah, we let her go
But
first,
one at a
though.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both so that it's not suspicious and so that she can use her call clasp to relay what she's seeing back to Spleen.
To Spleen?
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So it's like as you're telling us, which would be just her since she's out there.
Yeah.
Like what's in the room, it's kind of like she doesn't have to repeat that back to us in the clasp. It's like in canon.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's talking to us about
As
what
you're
she's
talking.
seeing. Yeah, as he's talking.
So I'm going up.
Absolutely. So, Emmy, as you start walking up the stairs and you open, so you see the set of stairs, and they kind of get from at the bottom of the cellar, they were very, very wide. And when you go up, they start getting more narrow. And you open this single door. And as soon as you open, you find yourself in a kitchen where frantically there are tons of lizard folk running around the room. Now, lizard folk are different than Dragonborn, because Dragonborn are characters who look like a humanoid dragon. They do not have tails. Lizards do. So you just see these creatures that are covered in scales. They're wearing these little chef's suits. They're wearing different waiter suits. You can tell some are women, some are men.
But they have tails.
They have tails that are like they're trying to curl up so that they don't like trip people. And in the middle there is this very portly blue lizard folk woman who she has this very tall chef hat. And her frills are out, and she seems very flustered. And she's going, "What are you doing? No, no, get the soup over there. Table 4 needs a hamburger. Go, go!" And she looks at you, and she goes, "What are you doing?"
I've taken a wrong turn, and
Get out of my kitchen. Come
Yes,
on, go,
which way can I go so I can be out?
She just grabs you,
Okay.
and just sends you straight out into the dining hall. And
Okay.
goes, "Get out of my kitchen. Don't come back." And then she slams the door and just goes back. And so now you find yourself in the dining hall.
Okay.
Spleen and Jak just kind of start laughing because they're just like, all right, Jak, you're going to have to do that too.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine. So you're going to come in and this woman is going to be ticked that you're in her kitchen, okay?
Oh, great.
So, Emmy, when you get thrust into this dining hall, around the room the floor, it's incredibly fancy. And some of the people show that, where there are some little goblins in suits, there are some hobgoblins and humans that look very fancy, and then there are some people who do not look fancy.
Right.
You see some very barbaric looking dwarves
Without
and orcs.
shirts on or something.
Yeah. You see a couple guys in the corner like wrestling, but they're having a good time, even though like one of their nose is broken.
Oh, boy.
And around the room, it is just this immense tall ceiling being held up by these marble columns that run the floor. And there's no music in the dining hall, but you can hear a really, really awesome jamming soundtrack going in from the other room, which is the only... So the kitchen is behind you. Mm-hmm. In front of you and to the left, there is there's an open hallway that's where the music is coming from. And you see people eating, and there's a bunch of tables, and you see these frantic lizard folk sending food and drinks to a multitude of different people.
So now at this point, they're clearly eating. It's not time for the auction.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Do you want to ask someone?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, try to find where the auction is going to be held.
Okay.
Because now at this point, I think you've given me a pretty decent description. I'm gonna go out there and try to wrestle up some cash. We might run into each other, but let's just make sure that we.
So do you want me to ask somebody now?
Yeah.
About So when
It's up to you.
Yeah.
So let me. I guess somebody who's walking by. I just grab them and say, so.
Yeah.
At what
So
point?
as someone's walking by, there's this hobgoblin man who's just kind of walking, and he's got a little plate of food, and he's one of these who's not in a suit. He's definitely in
which
quiet
is why,
armor.
that's a good one to talk to. Hi. Listen, could you tell me when, exactly where and when is the auction going to be held?
Auction, yeah. I think the elf woman, the moon elf. I can't tell with these people. She said something about the next 15 minutes or so.
Oh, okay. In about 15 minutes or so. Where?
In the main hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they said in the beginning of the
right. But I had to go to the bathroom and I think I missed it. So sorry.
And he kind of looks around. And he's like, I didn't know there's a bathroom in the dining hall. I thought they said that's where the bar was.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, enjoy. All right, see you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, goodbye. You heard that?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I heard it. Yeah,
All right.
no, I'm coming up.
All
I
right.
got 15 minutes to get some cash. All right.
Yeah. All right.
So as you start coming up, you have a very similar situation that Emmy did, and this lizard woman is like, "Why is there another person? Kitty, get out! Kitty, get out!"
Sorry, just thought I had to speak to the manager. Just gotta go. Yeah, bye.
She sends you out. And she, as soon as you come out of the door, you've already talked with this person. Maybe you're in the middle of the room. As he's walking back, you just see these doors open, and this fancy cat man just kind of gets stumbled out. And she just looks at everyone in the room and goes, "No more guests!" and closes it.
Okay. Right then. All right. And
Jack Cat just kind of
fixes.
puts his suit up and registers all the actual sights in his eyes and is like pockets to take.
Make a performance check.
A performance check.
And I think to myself, okay, it's showtime.
Yeah.
He's here. We're good.
Performance. There's no proficiency with charisma though. That's a 9. 9 total.
You think, man, you look so cool. You pop your collar and you're just like, I just got kicked out. You guys don't know what I did. And as soon as you look up after you close your eyes, the only one who's looking at you is Emmy. No one gave you a second glance.
And I look at you and go like, really? Dude.
And I'm just like, okay, yeah, look away. We don't know each other.
I just shake my head like, oh God, cool. Jack. Oh, Jack.
So Scott, I want to make a mark. I want to rob a man.
You want to rob a man?
I want to rob
Who do you want to rob? Let me. Okay, so
there's so many.
Tell me, yeah.
Do a perception check.
Perception check. Let's see. Give me a number. Yes. Okay. I got 10 plus 2 plus 1. 13.
13.
Wait, perception?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
it's plus 2, and then it's plus my wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 13. Mm-hmm. There are 2 people that seem like they could have money on them. One of them is a dragonborn man who just walked into the dining hall. He's tall. He has green skin. He actually has a couple piercings on his body. It's just a set of rings. Not too many, maybe. And they're off-centered, so one side has 3, one side has 2. It almost looks like where ears would be.
Gotcha.
And he kind of walks in, and he's wearing sort of this purplish robe, and he has a calm demeanor about him. And he's carrying a bag, and you can tell from your thieving skills, that he could have money. Then you look over at the people who are currently fighting, and none of them, the people who are wrestling in like the corner of the dining hall.
Gotcha.
None of them have any money, but there are bags of bets on the table next to them, where they seem like they're betting on who would win in a fight.
Okay.
But that would be real obvious, wouldn't it?
We got 15 minutes. It seems like I can only really mark one of these. And there's multiple bags, but I don't know what the bets are like. And then there's just this one guy. What would make the least bit of trouble? Do I care? I'm in disguise. I'm a Catman in a suit. It would be very weird to walk up to a whole group of barbarians
Right.
and just take their money. Maybe I talk up Dragon Man, but I haven't had too many dealings with Dragonborn. Jack decides to go over to where the bets are being placed and listen in for just a little bit to get an idea of how big the numbers are for the bets, so that he knows, like, do I take all the bags?
Yeah, if it's even worth it.
Is it worth it? Or do I have to take all the bags? Or can I just take, like, 2?
Well, how are you going to carry all these bags?
He can put them in his own bag and people won't see it because it is disguised.
Yeah, and I got fast hands. So.
Okay. I got best friends.
Yeah.
So as you walk up and you see where a dining table should clearly be, but everyone has moved it and put all their money, and they just started fighting. It has made this little fight club pit. You see the guy that I mentioned earlier kind of leaning across, the one who has like the bleeding nose, who... I don't think I said his race, but it's a human man who doesn't have his shirt on. He's very buff. He looks and very sweaty. He's very handsome.
Nice.
And he's just kind of leaning, and he's looking at the two people who are fighting right now, which is a Goliath man, actually one of the guards, who is on break and has had too much to drink. And a Goliath is a human person, humanoid looking. And they have gray skin, and they are about 7 feet tall. And he is currently fighting a barbaric halfling. Wow. And the halfling is winning. Oh. And he has no shirt. He is in a loincloth. And and it's all hand to hand.
I'm just imagining Peter Dinklage versus Hagrid. And that
is exactly what is happening.
Yeah, that would be little Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones versus Hagrid.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what's happening.
Wow.
All right.
So that's really cool.
So a lot of attention is being placed on them.
Yeah, on them, and I would say there's actually a good crowd there. So this would probably have been the better choice out of the two I just had.
Maybe so.
Okay, so I think I try to talk to some people at the table.
Okay.
And just say, like, wow, Halfling's doing real well, huh?
Yeah, can you believe that, man? He's totally owning him. I don't know why I'm some surfer Scottish dude, but nice to meet you.
Nice to
and
meet
the
you.
dwarven man kind of sits up, and he slaps your hand. He goes, "Huh, got a good grip on you for a tabaxi."
Yeah, same for you. I'm Khajiit.
Nice. Good name.
Yeah.
Good name.
You are?
My name's Swagger.
Swagger.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
As you
man.
kind of look, you realize Swagger might have had too much to drink.
Yeah. But just enough to get some info.
Yeah.
Swagger, you've been placing some sweet cash on any of these big burly boys?
You bet, and I just keep doing it on a little halfling man. Little Peter, he's doing so great.
Oh, yeah, no, it looks like he's won a couple, huh?
Oh, yeah, you see the human man right here who started it all? What's the director of Fight Club?
Wait, the director of Fight Club?
Yes.
David Fincher?
So David Fincher turns around with his broken nose and goes, "Yes, I didn't expect him to be quite the adversary. My name is David Fincher."
Wow, you're really well spoken, David.
Well, thank you. I try to be.
Cool. Wow. How How are the bets looking? I don't mean to be so forward. I just got, some loose change here. I'm thinking about putting some on the little man.
Oh, that would be the wise thing to do. Oh, right now we've got about 720 gold.
Okay. I said loose change, so don't judge me, but I'll throw in like 40 gold. I'll put it on the little guy. Why not?
There you go.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. So out of like Jack's actual cash,
Okay.
He does like put in 40 because you gotta risk it to get some biscuit.
Yeah.
It's a little risky, but hey, he can make the money back if he just like walks out of the conversation and uses his new tail limb to swat a bag of cash. But yeah, no. So yeah, Jack puts that in.
So are you watching the fight?
Yeah, I think I'm watching the fight, and
Are you waiting for it to end?
I'm waiting for. I'm both waiting for it to end in case I do actually win out.
Okay.
But also like if it goes badly, I'm kind of waiting to, if not like, just like leave the table and just be like, all right, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna like walk out. Say bye to Swagger and David Fincher and just kind of leave.
Yeah, but if you wait till the end.
Well, yeah, if I wait till the end, then they're going to bring their attention back to the table.
Right.
But the thing is, if I wait till the end and I do win, then I do get money. So it's like, it's kind of like a win-win. The only thing is it's riskier for me to walk away halfway through this unless the fight looks like it's going to lose out. But I'm thinking that like if it looks like it's going to lose out, then I'll walk out past the table. And I'll swipe a couple bags.
Okay, so as you guys are watching, based on the rolls that I just made, this is how the fight goes out.
Gotcha.
Peter's kind of, and so the halfling is named Peter, and the Goliath is named Robbie, which are the actors of Peter Dinklage and Hagrid.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And so he's kind of darting around him. He's kind of just like, he gets a little like hooks and jabs in. But in an unexpected turn, little Peter does a little like sucker punch straight to Robbie, and he kind of takes a step back and goes, "Ooh," and he just roars, and he hits Peter and sends this dude flying straight into one of these like marble columns.
Wow.
And just nails him. And as soon as everyone sees him go up, he just kind of lifts up and goes, and he just starts roaring to where everyone like in the dining hall kind of glances over while they're eating their food and listening to the music. And yeah, so the Goliath has won.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
And Swagger just stands up and just starts clapping and everyone starts cheering.
Yeah, I think, okay, so everyone's cheering now, everyone's freaking out. I pat Swagger on the back and give like David just like a kind of like a head nod and just be like, "That was fun while it lasted, huh?" And everyone's cheering for Robbie. And at this point, I don't know what kind of rolls you gotta make me make, but I walk past that table and I try to swipe a couple of those bags.
Yeah, it would be a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand,
which I believe is a skill you have. It is.
Cool.
It's at the bottom of the skill list. It's next to charisma in the skill list box.
Charisma. Oh yeah, no, I see it. Okay, gotcha.
While Jack's rolling, Emmy, so were you just watching all of this, or is there anything that you wanted to do while Jack was trying to get money?
Well, I guess I was walking around, you know. So I guess, Emmy, you just went into, sort of like the next room, but I could still see from where I was.
Okay, so that would take you into the hallway,
yeah,
to where you're in between the main hall and the dining.
So in a sense, I kind of could keep an eye on what was going on, and on an eye on my, meow meow over here.
Cool.
And so,
do you want to make a perception check?
Sure. And then because I'm still, I knew that we had 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And nothing was really looked like was going on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, oh dear.
1?
Yeah.
A critical miss?
Critical. Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So I'm just basically
what was your
standing.
roll?
My roll was 13 total. I was a 9, and then plus the proficiency 2, and then my dexterity 2.
Okay, so you get a couple of the money. You get your money back for sure.
Yeah, no, I figured. He's not going for the whole basket.
Yeah.
People are
it'd be
gonna
too.
notice.
Yeah, it'd be too noticeable.
Yeah, but
You get about 180 gold.
okay, cool. That's definitely not going to pay the boy back, but this will definitely this hefty bag will be
for the
auction.
For the auction.
So add that to your money because now you keep that and you own that.
Okay, so hold on, minus 40, but then plus you said 180, or is it 180 total that I get out of there,
Yeah.
or 180 and the 40?
180 total.
180 total.
Yeah.
No, it's 180 and the 40. I'm
okay.
sorry because
Yeah, No, I put the
because I was
40,
doing
that's what I know.
divisions from the 720, which was not including your 40. So,
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah, Maths.
So to cut back to Emmy, as you kind of see Jack leave, and he kind of you see that he did get some money, which is good. With your critical failure, as you kind of start scanning the room just for occasional threats, you lock your eyes with that dragonborn man, and you can't stop staring at him because he is a green dragonborn.
Which happens to be the same race as my friend Elliot was.
About the same age. You can tell by his age is 35, which, how old are you?
I thought I was 30.
I think you're 32.
34.
You're 34. Elliot was a year older than you.
Oh, wow.
And this guy is standing in the middle of the room, and he locks eyes with you and just has this puzzled look of why you're staring at him so intently. And as you look, and you don't know, now at this moment, you don't see anything in the room other than this creature.
Oh.
Make an insight check.
Three. And 5. So 8.
8 is good enough because it does not matter what you roll. This is 100% Elliot.
No way.
Thane.
No way.
The dragonborn that supposedly died when you left when you left Tranquility Bay in the flood.
Wow, that's huge. Okay, everything just went out the window.
Wow. Good thing I didn't choose to rob the boy. Cool.
Wow.
What do you guys do next?
Well, so Jack didn't know any of that.
So now I'm a mess because it's like I don't care about being up here. I'm like, that has got to be Elliot, but it can't be. So I mean, I want to go talk to him, but what do I do?
You want to go talk?
Yeah.
If you want to go talk to him,
Oh my gosh.
How much longer do you think we got?
you have about 5 minutes until the auction.
My gosh.
All right. So I think Jack's just counting the pennies and making his way to that main hall. Grabbing a couple drinks, grabbing a couple of grub, but making his way to the main hall and whatever's going on.
And you were going to auction or bid despite me or without me. Remember, it was going to be we were going to bid.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to do it.
You're going to have to do it anyway.
Yeah, even if you're not in there.
Right. So I just walk over to this guy.
So as you start walking, he notices you're walking towards him, and he kind of looks a little concerned, and he just kind of looks at you, and he looks back around the room. And as you start walking towards him, you have the call clasp, right?
Yes.
You get a call from Droopy.
Okay.
And Droopy goes, hey, this is Emmy, right?
Yes.
Hey, so remember when you guys told me not to tell you about a certain person that might show up?
Right. So right.
Well, I'm not saying he did, but when me and Roderick were sitting out here, we kind of saw that a couple of the guards, let's say, took a nap forever.
Uh-oh.
And currently on the building, there is some sort of fireman.
On the building outside?
Yeah, and as I'm saying this, he just went into the upstairs.
Oh, dear.
So I'm not saying that Totem's in the building, but I'm sorry, Totem's in the building.
Thank you, Droopy. Thank you. Oh,
Now you know. I don't know anything.
You still don't know.
I'm going with my plan.
Yep.
There are many more wrinkles here. And I'm just going to expect that Jack's going to be very broke. But
And so as you get this call, and now you're just standing in the middle of the...
right, because now I know, and I know that he don't know, but he's going to go over there and do that. However, again, all I can think about is I got to go talk to this guy.
And as...
Because I'm going...
as you think that...
Okay.
There's a sort of this chime that goes throughout the building, and you hear... Well, good evening, everyone. It's time for the auction to begin.